everybody, welcome to the Sip and SOMA video series. I'm starting to do videos with some of the really awesome people in town who are connecting, collaborating, and contributing to our communities. And I'm so excited to have Lisa and Carla here. They're here to talk about the Resource Home Show. I've been practicing that because I've gotten it wrong a couple times. So I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so this is really exciting because it's the first one I'm doing in a really long time. I love doing video interviews though because, you know, just like everybody seeing us on camera, having a conversation, and we've been having a lot of social media conversations, and I think just hearing people sometimes isn't enough.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's nice to get together and talk in person.
Yeah, we love that. We can talk all day
I
about
know.
resources. But
So
we
let's
won't.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
It's coming. It's this weekend. If you don't know, it's November 10th at the Woodland. It's from 1 to 4 p.m. Prime time of the day. The sunshine will be out. It'll be lovely.
It's supposed to be a nice day.
It's going to be great. Now, I went last year, and I'm just telling you, your swag bag was pretty amazing.
So glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and this show was incredible. It was
Thank you.
so much more than I thought it would be, but you had like staged rooms, and then you had people that were helpful about just decorating and all these other things. So tell me about the show.
Where to start? I know. So I think one of the most important things about the show is that it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. It is very near and dear to both of our hearts. Isaiah House, a homeless shelter in East Orange, New Jersey.
So great.
We've both worked with that shelter before. Lisa has done yoga classes
taught
for the
yoga
residents.
to the residents and staff for a year. I mean, we're lovely. Yeah.
And I worked on the Happy Spaces project and helped
so
design the Boys Lounge, which was really lovely. I think the thing that we want everyone to remember is that owning a home is a luxury. And decorating a home is a luxury, and renovating a home is a luxury. And there are people among us.
Maintaining a home is a luxury.
Yes, maintaining a home,
Right.
I would say luxury and a lot of work. I mean,
And a lot of work.
I mean, to have the means to own and maintain a home and upgrade it is a big deal, actually.
It is. It's luxurious, and we want people to remember that not everybody among us has that.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
great.
that's why we want you all to come out, buy a ticket, support Isaiah House. It's for a good cause.
That's so cool. And last year when I went, you had some really great people that were there to help people in home ownership. And I think you said that it goes from functional to sexy.
That's
So
right.
what are some of the things that we can learn this weekend? What can we see this weekend? Tell me about that.
So we try to really cover a broad spectrum of home industry professionals who come and gather and share their displays, their creative displays with the people who visit. We have everyone from exterior landscape architects and interior designers all the way through like niche trades such as stained glass repair and closet people, and all the way to the other end of the spectrum, we have people who do sewer scopes.
Which is like a colonoscopy
It's
for
like a
your
colonoscopy
sewage
of the
pipe.
home.
Now
That's what we call
okay,
it.
so that's what the sexy part is,
dirty.
right?
That's what's right. Let's be clear. But yeah, so like we just try to really check all of the boxes, not just the fancy schmancy, which is really fun and everyone loves it. But we really want to address the full spectrum.
Right. And who doesn't love to daydream about what their house can look like, right? We love that. But the other thing too that we have sessions. So we have amazing presentations. We have curate, don't decorate. Homeownership 101.
Wait.
Yeah,
You need
go
to
ahead.
stop, hold the phone.
Yeah.
Talk about curate, don't decorate, because I'm a Marie Kondo fan. I don't know if you guys are. I like that. I believe she bridges minimalism and maximalism. Because I listen to the minimalist podcast too, but it's a little too austere for me. I really, if you look around my house, like the things I have mean a lot to me, but they're curated.
Yes.
And that's exactly what curating
exactly
and
what
decorating
it is.
as far as I
Yes.
understand is about. It's about using the sort of the pieces that are close to your heart, the heirlooms, the maybe quirky things that you just feel close to, and designing sort of around them so that they are incorporated in your like sort of basic foundational, maybe more sleek environment. Just the working of those two components.
It's so funny because, you know, they took a tour of my little place today, which is actually just, it feels very spacious. The rooms are really big.
Yep.
And one of the things that I keep doing is feeling like I'm back in the 1980s, where I would go to my grandmother's house or I would go to my aunt's house and they'd be like, what's that pot? And they'd be like, my grandmother used to make tea in this pot.
That's right.
You know? And it's just like, so cool that there's like a
Because
story to
that's
go with
the
it.
soul of your space, really.
That's right.
you
Of your
know?
family. Your family's stories are in those things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, Amy Hughes and of the Maplewood Mercantile and Sarah G of Sarah G Interiors are going to be giving that talk.
That's great. And if you walk into the Maplewood Mercantile, I mean, I feel like that is a very there are some curated space fields to it. It's kind of
Exactly.
like, I love that about vintage shops and all the
Exactly.
cool things that's happening.
Exactly.
So, how did you decide to do this? Where did the idea for this percolate and, and where was it born?
Yeah. We're realtors. Right? and so this is, you know, I think it came out of the question that our buyers and home sellers are always asking.
Yeah.
Who do you know for this? Who do you know for that? And even your friends, you know, oh, you're in the home industry. Who do you know? Who do you hire? Who does this?
Right.
And so, you know, would you agree that
I would agree, and I would also say, I would
talking?
add to that the other place that this came from is our deep love of the older housing stock of the community.
Absolutely.
You know, and sort of going in and just being so excited and lit up by older homes, and whether they need work or not, you know, there's just something about the housing stock of the area of the 1920s and this bedroom community of New York City that just, you know, really excites us. So
yeah, it was definitely a combination of those two things, like people really wanting to know what we knew, and our love of this community too.
Yeah.
I love of the old homes in the community.
I love, you guys have some social media presence, and I love some of the things that you put up.
Thank you.
Where can people find that? So what is it under?
So it's the Resource Home Show. It's on Instagram and Facebook.
Cool.
We also have a Pinterest account that's more for our exhibitors to show them, you know, some fun ideas that they can come up with for their exhibitions. But yeah, we try to be in all the places that we think people are.
Yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like I see you a lot. And actually, one of the reasons why we're here, and I know we're on social media with you, is that we intentionally connect when we're in the community. So it was really me going to the show and being like, whoa, I wish I could spend more time here. They were breaking down. It was like really at the end last year. And then basically seeing you in the community and carrying that awesome tote with me everywhere I go.
I love that.
It carries my ukuleles. It's like so strong.
So
and
awesome.
It's that hemp material.
Yeah.
It's like fibrous material that I was like eco-friendly.
Yeah.
And then you and I met at a party and just chatted. So one of the things I love about the Resource Home Show.
It's easy to do that.
It's something you said right before we went on air, that it's coming off of social media, and instead of having this like list, here you could go here, you could go here, you can meet.
It's about face-to-face connections. Absolutely, the people behind this industry and what they do for us.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can go on house.com, you know, and you can start your design book and all that kind of thing, and that's a lot of fun to go through all of those pictures, you know, those thousands and thousands of pictures. But there is something so cool about coming and seeing, you know, like tile inspirations in Maplewood, or she's going to have her tiles out and you're going to be able to see the texture, feel the texture of the tile.
I just have to tell you, I love that store.
Yeah, it's a good store.
I used to walk up and down. I used to live over by Springfield Avenue, and I would walk in there. We would talk about things. Like I would always put up signs for the community. She was so open to that. She's amazing. But the tile in there,
Liliana's.
if you like tile, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. So Liliana's
so there's
be
one
there.
of the niche trades, you know, and the makers. Like I just want to also plug one new community member, Minus Space Art Gallery, that has a gallery in Dumbo, Brooklyn, is providing a presentation on. 5 things to know about
starting your art collection.
Woo!
Yeah, so they're bringing art.
Want to know about this.
Yeah, that's right.
You can purchase.
And on a practical level, as well as like buy what you love. Like, so the whole kind of like how do you start buying art? How do you approach it? And so the presentations, I think, are a real great highlight of this year's
Absolutely.
show.
I mean, Laura Janney of the Inspired Garden is going to bring her botanicals in and show us
Indoor
how
botanicals.
to decorate with those.
I
mean,
see
that's
her
gonna be amazing.
signs.
I
and
know.
I'm like, oh my gosh,
great.
I love those gardens. The gardens are just lovely.
Yep.
So speaking of which, like, how do you curate your show? How do you have people at the show and presenting?
So let's see. I mean,
I would say it's organic. I say that part of it is us reaching out because we have sort of an arsenal of possibilities that we want to kind of fill.
Yeah.
Because we want to represent a broad spectrum, as we talked about, but also people have been reaching out to us as well now because we have a bit of a presence, and and it's exciting. There's really nothing else like this in the region.
No.
So and it's homegrown, and it's so
It's
so
local.
it's an organic kind of
Exactly.
we find each other, I guess. At this
Yeah, and talk about local. We're gonna be having a pop-up shops this year for the first time. So General Store Cooperative is gonna be there.
That's
Kat
so
Fisher
cool.
of Kitchen a la Mode is gonna be there. Wildlings.
Goods.
Yeah, and
Java's composting.
Yes,
Exactly.
Java composting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love all these people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And
That's
Isaiah
so
House is
great.
gonna be selling their best spice mix.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be, and all proceeds for that go right to the house.
That's so
so
awesome.
Good
So
stuff.
that's really great.
Yeah.
So I have a question about all of this. You are hardworking, amazing entrepreneurial women. How many hours? Like, how have you done this? And like, how do you like pull this all together? It's extraordinary. Like,
Thank you.
how are
I
you
don't know
doing it
how
all?
to answer that even. Do it. You just do
Just
it.
do it.
I
right?
think-
Find a way to do it.
I think I'll take a crack at this.
Yes, go.
I think that we're good friends.
Oh yeah.
I think that we're good friends, and
And
I
we
don't-
laugh a lot.
We laugh a
It
lot.
makes it
She's
pleasurable.
my work wife, and I think that I don't think that we would be able to. I don't think you can pull off something like this without
Some fun.
some fun and without someone who's on the same level as you know
Yeah.
the job that needs to get done, and so you're there
teamwork.
doing it together, and
Yes.
it's teamwork, and we're just a great team. So
I think it's great because lately I've been partnering with more and more people, and I feel like that's how everything's moving
Yeah.
forward. Partnerships are so.
oh my gosh, they're
Right.
key.
Yeah,
Right. They're key.
yeah. That's why
Totally.
I'm really excited to have you on.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much
much.
for having
So
us.
much fun.
It's been such a great time.
And this is my final question. Where do you love to go in South Orange and Maplewood? Don't think too hard about it. Just look at the first place that
Jackie
comes
and
to
Son.
mind.
South Orange.
Gosh.
Oh my God, the smoothies.
Took my answer.
We always say rejoice, rejoice. I had the same thought.
Oh man. Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
can I say one more? If I'm buying something, Perch Home. Favorite of Maplewood.
I feel like
There's some really good yoga here too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you have to talk to that.
I'm gonna say, South Mountain Yoga and Baker Street Yoga, great studios.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, there's too many places
Yeah.
to name. Which
Too
is
many.
why I'm always like, go.
Right?
Right.
It's
Because
so
if people
true.
think about it too hard, they feel bad.
So true.
Because I feel like I'm best friends with the business, and I never want anybody to feel bad I didn't mention their business.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I know, seriously. I mean, let's just, maybe
Yeah.
finish this off with we love and adore everybody
Yes.
who is exhibiting and partnering and
Yeah.
selling
Yeah.
this Sunday at the Resource
Yes.
Home Show. And you can see a complete list of who all those wonderful people are, in case we weren't able to mention you during this interview. And come out and meet them.
Yep.
And support them.
Yep. And get some Design New Jersey magazines, because they're our partner too.
Yes.
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you can find them on social media. The
Easily.
Resource Home Show. The
Those
Resource
people.
Home Show. Resource goes
Resource
first.
Home Show.
And then you can find me at Sip and Soma, and I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. I'm now sometimes in your inbox because I'm starting to send out emails with that email list I have. And you can always check out my website, which is where I put up videos that sometimes don't get to other places. So check out the Resource Home Show this Sunday, November 10th. November's the best month.
Yes.
1 to 4 p.m. It's going to be at the Woodland. It's going to be phenomenal, and you'll get to see Carla and Lisa, and I'll be there for a little bit. Hope we see you there, and support Isaiah House. It's such an amazing cause.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
really
so
is.
Thank
much.
you so
Thank you,
much. This is
Danielle.
super fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're out.
So long, guys. See you on Sunday.
Bye.